What's up YouTube, it's your boy Nash here, welcome back to the channel. And for today's video, for today's Yu-Gi-Oh news video, we have Chaos Synchro support in Photon Hypernova. Yeah, we actually have some new Chaos support. I think it's been since Toon Chaos that we got support, but I'm surprised that we're getting new support at this stage in Yu-Gi-Oh's history, because with Chaos Synchro decks they weren't viable until we got into what, 5Ds, I think it was. So it's kind of weird to see new Chaos support, but honestly, I am all for it. So hopefully you guys are ready for this video. If you guys are and you guys want to see more Yu-Gi-Oh news videos in the future, which get posted every Tuesday and sometimes on weekends, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, turn on the notification bell, and as always, follow me on all of my social media. Links will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And as I am scrolling down here, scrolling down to the first card on my laptop, if you guys did not check out yesterday's video where I revealed the ban list, I should have titled it a bit differently, but we basically got one of the worst ban lists we've had in quite some time. Because Mystic Mind is not banned. And I feel like somebody should go to the next YCS and build a Mystic Mind deck so powerful, so broken, that Konami will have no choice but to ban it in the next ban list. In which I think I believe the next ban list that we're gonna get, not for another few months. Okay, so I'm looking at the ban list. If you guys did not see that video, I'll talk about the ban list right now really quickly. We had Fairy Tail Snow banned, which obviously now the world knows why it's been banned. You know, it got banned for so many years, because of just of how broken it is. Ronin Totem got banned, obviously because of the new Sprite decks that that is in the format. Thankfully, Max C is still banned, so that's good. But it could come back. I'm not trying to say anything, but still. Crystalline Halka Fibrax is now banned. Obviously, being able to, facilitate tuners really quickly is no more. Chaos Ruler, the Chaotic Magical Dragon. Obviously, Tearlaments, was able to make the deck. Light Sworns is another deck that can make it. And even with the new Chaos support that I'm going to talk about here in a second, I feel like if this card was still legal, the new Chaos support, this new Chaos deck would be just broken. It would just be way too broken. And unfortunately, Mystic Mind is still legal. It should be between Mirage and Nightmare and Painful Choice, but unfortunately, it is not. It is not. Red Reboot is banned. Obviously, being able to force, being able to allow your opponent to set traps is pretty good. Pretty good. Of course, those are just the cards that were banned. Cards that got limited to one are basically a lot of the tuners that got banned in the past. Blackwing Steam, the Cloak got limited to one. Cyberjar came back into the format after all these years. Mecha Phantom Beast O-Lion is back. Substitute, I feel like Substitute might be viable in the Sprite deck, but who knows. Spellbook of Judgment was one that I was freaked out about. A Pointer of the Red Lotus. I wasn't really too surprised on it. I guess you could say it's really bad. It's like a really bad trap dust shoot, if you will. The cards that are semi-limited are pretty much the same. Cards that were taken off the list. You have Dynamite Knight, the True Draco fighter. So True Dracos could potentially come back into the format. The only problem is that True King Lithosengym, the Disaster. True King Lithosengym, the Disaster is still at 1, and Dragonic Diagram is also at 1. So True Dracos could come back, but who knows. Cyber Angel Benton, Drytrons will be coming back. Shooting Riser Dragon, Fusion Destiny, never should have been to 2. I'm just saying. Nadir Servant, Trickstar Light Stage, and of course Wall of Revealing Light. So you guys can bet your ass I've got a lot of deck building to do over the course of the over the course of the 30 plus, like 20 plus decks I have it at my disposal on Nexus. So be sure to stay tuned for updated deck profiles. Y'all ain't gonna want to miss it. I know that Karibo I need to update. I know that I also have to update my Destiny Hero deck. I've got so many decks that I need to update. Holy shit. But we gotta kick off the new Chaos support with Chaos Witch, which is a 4-star Dark Spellcaster with 1500 attack and defense. And both of its effects are a hard once per turn, and they both are token spam. The effect reads, it says that you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck the turn you activate either of this card's effects except Light and Dark Synchros. First effect reads, you contribute this card, special summon 2 Black Beast tokens, which are 2-star Dark Fiend, 1000 attack, 1500 defense. If this card is banished from the hand or grave, you can special summon 2 White Beast tokens, 2-star Light Fairy Tuner, 500 attack, 1000 defense. So again, it's basically token spam, and it gives you access to go into your chaos synchros that you may have at your disposal. And some of the chaos cards, some of the chaos synchros, go to deck editor. I'll pick a random deck, pick the Black Rose deck, and let's go Chaos. Obviously, Chaos Ruler, Chaos Goddess, Chaos King Archfiend could be another interesting card that they could run. Which, truth be told, Chaos King Archfiend is actually a really good card. You know, being able to switch, being able to sword and shield your opponent's monsters and just attack the game, that's actually not too bad. You can even also use as well, I guess you could say that you could run the Blue Eyes, Magician of Black Chaos monsters, but I don't think so. Maybe actually, you might be able to if you were running a Chaos Blue Eyes deck. That wouldn't be too bad, in my honest opinion. But yeah, honestly, it's not too bad. Again, token spam, synchro spam, just with this one card alone, which is not too bad. Next up, we have Shell of Chaos, which is a 4-star Dark Machine with 1600 attack and 0 defense, and it says cannot be normal summoned or set, must be special summoned with a card effect. You can only use both effects once per the first and second effects once per turn. First effect reads: you can banish a light monster from your hand or grave, special summon this card from your hand, and you cannot special summon monsters from the extract for the rest of the turn except Light and Dark Synchros. If this card is special summoned, you can target one of your banished Core of Chaos, special summon it. So I believe the next card is Core of Chaos. Yeah, so that's the next card. Third effect reads: if this face-up card leaves the field, banish it. How do you bypass that? Simple. Use the monster as excuse material. I believe there are I believe you can use it as excuse material for like a Bagusco or something like that, and then to just detach and then just keep it in your graveyard. So when you when you summon it, so that way when you special summon it, you know, off of the effects of, like, say, a Monster Reborn or something like that, you can just keep using the monster as excuse material, and you don't have to, and you won't succumb to the third effect, which is pretty cool. Next up, we have Core of Chaos, which is a 2-star Light Thunder tuner with 0 attack and defense, and with 0 attack and 1600 defense. Sorry, 0 attack, 1600 defense. My apologies, guys. 3 separate effects. The first and second effects are once per turn. And let's see. The first effect reads: you can banish a dark monster from your hand or grave. Special summon this card from your hand. Cannot summon from the extra deck except Light and Dark Synchros. If this card is special summon, you can target one of your banished Shell of Chaos. Special summon. So basically, Shell of Chaos and Core of Chaos basically work hand in hand, basically, which is pretty fucking cool. Excuse me. Third effect reads: if this face-up card leaves the field, banish it. So I believe, yeah. So these cards basically work hand in hand. So Core of Chaos can summon Shell of Chaos, and vice versa. Not much else. There's really not much else to say and about these new cards, because they pretty much just, the effects just speak for themselves. You know, it's just pretty busted. Next up, we have Mind Tuner, which is a 3-star Light Psychic tuner with 200 attack and 2100 defense. Excuse me. And the effect is a once per turn, which reads: you can activate one of these effects. Banish a light and or one dark from your hand or grave. Increase or decrease this card's level by the number banished until the end of the turn. Target up to 2 of your banished monsters, one light, a light and a dark. Return them monsters to the graveyard. That's actually hilarious. And if you do, increase or decrease this card's level by the number returned until the end of the turn. So again, it basically, this deck, these new cards help facilitate synchros really easily. So you can do Mind Tuner, and I'll say Shell of Chaos, and you can easily go into Chaos King Archfiend, which is insane, because I believe Shell of Chaos is a fiend, isn't it? Didn't I? Oh, it's a machine. Oh, you gotta have fiends. Okay, never mind. So, never mind. I would say you would need to have DNA surgery, call fiend, and then be able to just summon, and then be able to summon Chaos King Archfiend, because I think you need to have a fiend to summon it. Let me check, because I'm actually running it in my Dark World deck. If you guys haven't checked out that Dark World deck profile, I recommend you guys check it out. It's pretty nuts. It's a 47 build, so it took some time to build it. Let's see. Yeah, I thought so. I thought so. One fiend tuner, and one or more non-tuner monsters. So it's, yeah, so it's sort of generic with Dark World. Funny enough. But yeah, again, if you guys have not checked out my Dark World deck profile, you guys need to check it out. It was pretty insane. It was pretty good. It's a pretty good deck if I say so myself. But moving on, basically, again, it just helps. This card basically just helps facilitate synchros even faster. Not much else to say about that. Next up, we have Chaos Mirage Dragon, which is a 4-star light worm tuner with 1600 attack, 600 defense, and both of its effects are once per turn. The first effect reads: you can target one banished light or dark monster, special summon to your field, but its effects are negated, and you cannot special summon a monster from the extra deck for the rest of the turn, except light and dark synchro monsters. If this card is sent to the grave as synchro material, you can target cards your opponent controls up to the number of other materials used for that synchro, banish them. Basically, you're able to just break your opponent's board just with this one card, which is pretty insane. How many cards do we have left? We've got 1, 2, 3 more cards to talk about, guys. 3 more cards. So next up we have Chaos Archfiend. I have to admit, the artwork looks pretty dope. 8-star Dark Fiend Synchro, 2500 attack, 1800 defense. It requires a light tuner and one or more non-tuner dark monsters. The third effect is a once per turn. The first effect reads: gains 200 attack during a turn. During the turn, a card or cards is banished. Oh. Oof. Excuse me. God, I need to stop yawning. Anyway, this card just basically ensures that its attack can go up to like over 5,000, which is insane, depending on how many cards is banished, which is pretty cool. Not much else to say. Again, these cards are so like self-explanatory, so there's really not much to say. Second effect reads: this card can attack all opponent's monsters once each, and all monsters destroyed by battle with this card are banished instead of being sent to the grave. So they basically act as like it's basically a dark law for the deck, which is really nice. Third effect reads: if this card in its owner's control leaves the field by their opponent, you can special summon one Chaos Synchro from your extra deck except this card. Ew. Excuse me. Yeah, your opponent's gonna have quite the problem on their hands once this card leaves the field. That's actually pretty cool, though. Next up, we have Chaos Beast, which is a 6-star Dark Fiend Synchro, 2000 attack, 1800 defense, a light tuner, one or more non-tuner dark monsters. Second and third effects are once per turn. First effect reads: gains 1000 attack during the turn a card or cards is banished. Oh, that's even worse. Wow. I swear I need to stop yawning. I am so tired. That's actually pretty broken. Being able to give this card up to like 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8 up to like over 10,000 attack. This could a game ender depending on what the board state looks like, which is pretty cool. Second effect reads: you can target one of your banished light or dark monsters added to your hand. Okay. I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. If this card is in your grave, except the turn it was sent there, you can banish a light and a dark monster from your hand or grave, except this card. Special summon it. Special summon this card. So it's basically it's basically similar to Chaos Ruler, just a little bit better, if you will. That's actually pretty cool, though. And then last up we have Chaos Phantasm, which is a normal trap, and it reads: target 2 of your banished monsters that have a light tuner, and a level 8 or lower dark non-tuner Return both to the grave, and then special summon a light and a light or dark synchro from your action deck whose level equals the monster's total level. So this is basically Urgent Tuning on steroids, which is insanely good. No, there's really again, there's not much else to say about these new cards except the fact that we could potentially see Chaos Synchro come back into the format once this set gets released. It's a possibility. I may have to build the deck just to see how good it is. I don't know how I'll build it, but it could be worth the shot. But this brings me to the question of the day. Do you believe Chaos Synchro will be meta once this set gets released? Let me know down in the comments below, and that will do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys want more Yu-Gi-Oh! News videos which get posted every Tuesday and sometimes on weekends, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you guys do not miss out on any new content that comes your way. As always, make sure you guys follow me on my social media. Links will be in the description, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.